it all started when this one day I was on Facebook and I was going through like profiles of my old high school friends, and I saw like this one guy. I was like, fuck, this needs to be shared. He had like a tribal on the arm and peroxide hair. And I shared this photo and I wrote something funny about it. And then one of my friends like commented that, yeah, I should like do something with this. I should like start a page or something with like all these photos of all these F people. And I kind of forgot about the idea. And when I got this project to start a blog, that was like the first thing that popped into my mind. I'm just gonna go get like the worst looking motherfuckers, the Zeffest people, and then just post it on Tumblr so people can check it out around the world. And that's basically, I thought that the blog was just gonna be like a kind of like an inside joke thing for me and my friends. I started the blog on Sunday, I think, 2 weeks ago, Sunday, and it went on for a week where I had no stats on it at all, and then I installed a view counter and stuff, and over the weekend, like I think the first day, I got like 400 page views and like 50 unique views, and I was like, that's pretty decent, that's awesome. And the next day it slowed down, and I was like, okay, well, that's the best it's ever gonna be. That day I like shared it a lot and I like pushed it on the internet, and the Monday morning, I think it was the Monday, I woke up and it already had 1,000 views, unique views, and I was like, holy crap, this is incredible. I thought like, wow, I never imagined that would happen, you know. The next day it dropped to like 500 views, the Tuesday. I was like, okay, well, this has to be the best it'll ever be. The next morning I woke up and it was at 5,000 views. And it got to close to 6,000. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. I was stressing. I was just like posting photos like mad, and I was starting to get emails from people who wanted to interview me and stuff. The next day, and this was the last day that Zefkinners was up before I deleted it, by 10 in the morning it already had like 5,000 views, and it was just going like mad. Like every time I hit the refresh button, like 100 more people would have viewed it. It was coming from all over. It started getting big in Cape Town. Apparently like kids there were sharing it like mad, and from there it just spread. I heard like some of my friends told me that their friends in Australia were posting it back to them. So that's kind of mad, and it was so weird. I don't know what to do, you know. But by then, I guess like it had taken like its own course, you know. I wasn't actually doing anything. I was just posting photos, and it was just like spreading by itself, you know. I got this email on Thursday a week ago, I think. This guy was like complaining, and he said like, "Yo, why did you post a photo of my fucking sister's deceased husband or something?" And I was like taken aback. I was like, what are you talking about? And apparently this huge Afrikaans joke page on Facebook had shared some of my photos, and someone on there had seen like someone they knew, and apparently this guy was like dead and stuff. And I told the guy, emailed him back, and I was like, I'm sorry, I really didn't know, and it wasn't my like intention and whatever. And I apologized, and I took the photo off, and he emailed me back, and he was happy, and everything was sorted out. And I thought like, okay, I was expecting like that with like how big it had gotten. I knew at some point people were gonna start like recognizing themselves. I got an email from the lawyers of this fucking cowboy Tani that said that she's a local celeb, and that this is like the way she makes a living through her image, and who am I to like use her photos, you know? And and she said at the end of the email, I'm not a Zefkind. Got really freaked out about that email because, you know, they were threatening to like take me to court or whatever. And yeah, I think I might have overreacted or whatever, but I like really freaked out, and I immediately like shut down the page, and I didn't want them to track it back to my email account, so I deleted the email account for Zefkinners and everything. Now, I've started like Zefkinners on Brandewyn, the gazebo of Zef. That's the new one. I've still got all the photos from Zefkinners on my computer, so I'm just gonna load them back up, minus Cowboy Bitch. And I haven't actually pushed the site yet, because I've had other stuff to do. But as soon as I've got more time, then I'm gonna push Gazebo of Zef in like the same way I pushed Zefkinners, and I'm sure it'll pick up. There's so many fucking Tumblr accounts that just post pictures of cool things and look at these shoes, and who gives a fuck, no one wants to look at that. And I think I used a lot of networking on Tumblr. I tagged all my photos with things like Zef. I even tagged some of the photos with Bieber and shit. And I just went on other people's Tumblr stuff and liked their photos and stuff. And I guess if you like someone's photo on Tumblr, it says there, and they obviously go and look at your stuff as well, And I think that helped in the beginning. But like I said, as soon as it starts going, it goes, and you don't have to do anything, If you want to see me drunk during the day, Bowls Club, Zoo Lake Bowls Club, the cheapest place, the coolest people. I used to go to the Bohemian. My band used to play there a lot, but that closed down now. Apparently it moved to the old Back to Basics. Those kind of places. I don't like big places in Joburg. There's so many cool underground places in Joburg that people don't know about. Keep on fighting the good fight. Fuck MK. And be positive.